Joining me now is Gary McCulloch, and he is the incoming head of school for Bridges Prep and is scheduled to officially start in July. But in the meantime, Bridges Prep is building a new school. So how are you involved with that process?
Well, good morning and thank you for having me. It's certainly an exciting time for the Bridges Prep community with our new school being built for our K-12 campus. I've been very involved in this process. I'm still a principal at River Ridge Academy, and I'm involved in the process of the build and then also putting that academic lens on it so that we make sure that we have the appropriate resources inside each of our classes.
Okay, and I do know that you have experience working with project managers and contractors on new schools. So is that experience helping you with this project with Bridges Prep?
Yeah, it's certainly advantageous to have already built a school and know what's to come and know where you have to pay a little bit more attention to as far as that project management. It's so important to make sure that special programs are in, but also that the environments fit each of our kids at a K-12 level.
Absolutely. And this is also, I know, budget season. So what will you be looking at in the next fiscal year to help Bridges Prep get even better?
Sure. Well, when you're an incoming head of school, you want to evaluate the programs that are successful and that are being used. And I'm going to make sure that we do look at our programs, our academic programs, and see how well our kids are doing. We're also going to pay a lot of attention to social emotional development in our school too. So we'll make sure that that's a line item in our budget.
Okay, and you guys have really grown a lot, more than doubled since its opening 5 years ago. And so this year it's going to be, as you said earlier, a full K-12 school. What excites you most about that?
Yeah, we certainly have had a lot of growth, and we have over 300 applications for our school this year. So that's exciting in itself, where the school community is very excited about what Bridges Prep is going to be all about. I'm excited about the consistency at K-12. We have families that have the opportunity of being in the same school for 13 years. That is amazing. And then we'll also be able to provide those mentoring opportunities from our middle schoolers to our elementary and also our high schoolers down to our middle school students.
So when people think of Bridges Prep, what do you want them to think about that school?
I certainly want them to think about whole child development, because whole child development is so important for our kids today. We have to meet their needs socially, emotionally, and academically. And we'll be focusing very heavily on developing great citizens and also having strong academic programs centered around STEM education. This will be a top 5% school in the community.
Well, it really is an exciting time, Gary, and we appreciate you being here to share all about it with us.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me.